Let us make this all together here on screen. Look at the screen, please. Very first, let us make logic for when selector when no product is selected. Let us start from start button. When you press start push button I0, this is stop push button. We latch it with flag. We'll go slow. If you have any doubt, you interrupt. Please ask question in between. Correct? Now we take M0 and conveyor M0 and Q0. This is the conveyor. Now let me keep some space here so that we can work on this further also. So we'll keep some space. Okay, so this is Q0, conveyor is on. As we have not selected any I4 or I5, so very first I2 will come, right? So let us check that when M0 plus I2 comes, right? No? Okay, I2 comes. Let us latch it first because we have two sensors. So M1, correct? So this is latched, M1. So it means bottle has come to the first sensor. Correct, no? I0, I1, I2, yes. And when it reaches to I2, M2 comes, it will stop it, right? M1 will, and not M2, M1. So when I2 comes, M1 comes, and it stops Q0, right? Now, it will get the valve on. So from M1, valve, what is that? Q01. Q1 will get on. This is your blue color. This is blue color feeder valve. So Q1 is on. Now this should happen for the duration 5 seconds. Now this should happen. Let me take that here itself. We have space. So as this valve is on, it should be on for 5 seconds. And M2 comes. Okay. Now when M2 comes, this valve should get off, right? No? So when M2 comes, it should get off. And this should get on from M2. Okay. See. So first sensor I2 is done. Now after this, when M2 has come, again we shall keep some space here. When M2 comes, don't think about everything, stepwise. When M2 comes and after that I3 comes, correct? When M2 plus I3 comes, we shall try to make it simple. So M3 will be latched. M3. M3. Okay, done. Now what will happen? Now again this conveyor will stop. Correct? That is M3. M3 will stop the conveyor. Okay, no? M3. And will start another valve. That is here we will keep timer. Here we shall keep. And this M3 will start the valve Q2. This is green valve, green feeder valve. Correct? Now this should again be on for 5 seconds. So M3 will run a timer for 5 seconds and M4 will come, right? Now you see as M4 comes, you have to repeat the process, isn't it? Because this is one cycle. So now as next 5 seconds is done, is finished, we have to repeat the process. Repeating process means what? Break all latches except start latch. Break all latches except start latch. So M4 for this cycle, when neither I4 nor I5 is selected, this is the cycle and M4 is the last signal. So last signal will break all latches except first latch. So we're having two latches here and here. So let us break this latch from M4. Let us break this from M4. Okay, M4. See, I have just made this program for first condition where neither I4 nor I5 selected. Okay. And you know, we have start push button I1 also. So I1 will break all latches, you know that. So here this latch will be broken by I1 also. Now, I want you people to text me in WhatsApp group. Did you understand so far till this? Did you understand? Tell me, text me everyone. Text me. How many people? Only 8 people. Text me please. Did you understand? I have just followed the steps. After this, I shall go for I4 and for I5. Understood, Hariharan, Priyanka, and who are there? Naveen, Sagar, Shivamurthy, Shivasharan, Sridhar, Takiullah, Umesh. Is it clear? Repeat. Naveen. Okay, I shall repeat it. You see, I hope you understand the question. When we press the start button, conveyor is on. Okay, when conveyor is on, bottle or the container reaches to I2 sensor. So we latch it. When I2 sensor is on, we stop conveyor from M1 and we start valve 1. That's blue color valve Q1 and it is on for 5 seconds. So M2 comes, M2 start the conveyor again and stops this valve. Correct? Now, as this work is finished, blue color work is finished, M2 is there. Then bottle reaches to I3. I3 on, again we latch it. And now again it will stop the conveyor from M3 and will start the another valve Q2. Simple. It will be on for next 5 seconds. So timer runs. After this 5 seconds, we have to repeat the same. To repeat the same, M4 is the last signal for this cycle. Take last signal, break all latches except first latch. So first latch you don't break, but this latch and this latch you break from M4, M4. Okay, Naveen, is it clear? Okay, Naveen. Let us proceed for I4 selection. Okay, you have the picture, right? This one. So now we shall select I4. When we select I4, only this system will work. So this won't work. Only this system will work. This won't work. Okay. So I go to this one. Very first thing, when I4 is on, I4 will be continue on because I4 is Sagar. Okay. I4 is continue on. As you select I4, I4 is selector. Selector switch will be continue on once you select the position. So I4 will be continue on. First thing is when I4 or I5 comes, these two systems should not work, correct? When I4 or I5 is selected, these two should not work, correct? No. So I put one interlock here that when I4 has come or I5 has come, these systems will not work. And obviously, if M1 will not come, then M2 will not come. So this will not get latched. So no need to put here I4, I5. If you want to put, there is no problem. Got this? Because this M3 comes if M2 will come. And M2 will come if M1 will come. So I'm breaking here I M4 from I4 and from I5 I break M1. If I break M1, obviously this system will not work. So if sensor will get on, I2 sensor will get on in case of I4 selection, then also it won't work because I4 and I5 will be continue on when it will be selected. So this is the interlock, this one, here, I4, I5. Okay, done. If you don't understand, then you break here also. I mean, simple rule that break all conditions which should not work. So this should not work, this should not work. So I have broken this. You want to break this here also, you can break, no problem. Now I go for I4 selection. When I4, but when conveyor is on. So when M0 has come, with that, when I4 comes, okay, when I4 comes, then what should happen? Wait. When M0 plus I4 comes, because when it is on, it will work for I2 only. So I take I2 also here. I2 is on. Correct? I2 is on. So I shall take here M5. M5. Okay. So when M0 has come, conveyor is on, and we select I4, then after that I2 sensor is on. In that case, conveyor should stop. So let me stop this conveyor from M5. Got this? So when first sensor I2 is sensed, stop this. And you start this valve, first valve, correct? So I start this valve, M5, and M5 will be continue on. Don't worry. Why? So as no need to latch it because we have only I2. We have not to go for I3 also. So single sensor we have in this cycle. So no need to latch it. And I5, I4 will be continue on. So no need to latch it. So M5 will switch on this. Okay, correct. Now simultaneously a timer will run from M5. A timer will run for 10 seconds. It will run for 10 seconds. Then M6 will come. When M6 comes, again the conveyor should run. Again this conveyor should run. So that is from M6. And this should stop. Though it is not required, but let us put it. If you don't put, then also there is no problem because as conveyor will start, I2 will get off. Correct, no? As conveyor will start, what will be move further? So I2 will get off. If I2 off, M5 off. M5 off means M6 also off. So breaking this is not compulsory here, but here you will have to put. Here it is compulsory. So this must be broken by M6. If you don't break here, no problem. But here in parallel, you will have to give. So this is the cycle for I4. Always this will happen. Now I go for I5, you have to do the same. When M0 has come and you select I5, and I3 comes. Okay. Then let us take one more flag here. Now this will again stop this conveyor. So this will stop conveyor. Okay. And will start this valve. So here, this valve will start from M7. And a timer will run for 10 seconds. So from M7, run a timer. See, we can work on this timer also, but why too complicate? Better we take a new timer. There is no problem, we can take many timers. After 10 seconds, M8 will come and M8 will again start the conveyor. Got it? And we'll stop this, though it is not necessary, but still, let us give M8. That is it. Your program is done. Check this, please. Check this. I shall send in group also. Done. Okay, now you check this and tell me if you have any doubt. We shall discuss. Now let us make this in codices. So it was I0, M0 latch, I1, M0, and on-screen keyboard. Okay, so when we press percentage IX 0.0, percentage IX 0.0, percentage X 0.0, that is copied, Control C. Here also it is percentage 0.1 IX. Okay, and here the same, Control V. Okay, now I copy paste, Control C, Control V. So what was the condition when you press I0, M0 comes, and Q0, percentage QX 0.0 will get on. Now, this is not here. What is the question here? 01357. 01357. Okay. 0 1 3 5 7. So 0 1 is 3 5 7. Okay. And where do we have this? So M2 after M1 and after M5 we have to take match. After M1 and M5. After M1 and M5. After M1 and after M5. Okay. After M5. Wait. After M1 and after M5 and after M7. Correct? Huh? So it was M2, 268, 268, fine, 268, 268. Done. So this is our second ladder. After that, what is the ladder? The ladder is 0 to 4. M0, I2, M1 latch. M0, I2, M1 latch. M0, is 2. M1. After M5, huh? Oh, here. Yes. Okay, here when M0 and Mi2 comes, M1 is last. When M1 is last, this is the latch. It will get off by M4 and will also get off by IE1 will be off from IE4 and IE5. Okay, let me check. So it is M0, IE2, latch with M1, M4, I1, I4, I5, yes. Done. Correct. Next is a timer. M1, 5 second, M2. M1, 5 second, M2. M1, 5 seconds. M2. M1, 5 seconds, M2. M1, 5 seconds, M2. Then Q1. From M1, M2, M6. M1, M2, M6, M5. M1, M2, M6, M1, M2, M6, M5. So it is M1, M2, M6, M5. 6, M5. This is Q2. So 1, 2. 1 actually. Q1. M1, then M2, NC, then M5 and N6. And this is Q1. Done. M2, M6, M5. Then M3. It comes from M3, M2, I2. It comes from M2, I2, M2, I3, and M3 latch. M2, M